So it's very unfortunate, but you know what? Let's just throw that out the window. I want to see who's better between the two. You know, there has been that kind of talk of, you know, even though these guys are on the same team, they're partners in crime, but who's better of the two? Of course, ProblemX, a returning Red Bull Kumite champion.
Yep. You know, I had the chance to speak to the both of them, and I talked to them about this exact scenario. If you guys play each other, first round, who wins? And they were like, well, it boils down to who gets to play in the right mode the first, because they have modes they use against each other, and whoever is in the right mode at the right time wins. So here we are. We're about to see who gets in the right mode, in the right mood, dare I say, the first.
I mean, on this, I see the chat like sending Walker a bit more. One of the things there is about this, obviously they play each other every day, but they both got a wealth of characters to pick from.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Right, and every time you see these guys playing each other, you see an unexpected pick. Last time I saw them in tournament, ProblemX picked Lily. You know, I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm going to go back for, you know, this exact situation that it's not character matchup anymore. It's player matchup when you play every single day. You know his tendencies, you know where you go for. So the real question of the blind pick at the start is who are we both playing? ProblemX was telling me earlier, I'm going full Bison, and I will use Blanca on a couple of matchups.
I think he said he'll use, well, he said in case they does fight a mine, he'll pick Bison, but he has the Blanca just in case.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming, for real, this matchup is going to be Bison versus Ending Walker's RYU. That's all I've been seeing him play in the back end here in the talent room and stuff like that. So he's definitely primed and ready. I mean, we already got the data. I mean, I feel like down the line, straight up, I think the matchup is 5-5. Although Bison has been historically well against Shotokan style characters.
Yeah.
I feel like his best matchup in terms of Shotokans, in my opinion, is Akuma. But I guess this is the lesser of the evils when it comes to the Shotokans, but it's not even about the matchup, really. It's player styles. And Ending Walker, very explosive alongside ProblemX. So both of these guys know their tendencies in and out. So we'll see how this story unfolds here in the cage.
Let's see.
These two go way back as well. I mean, we started the rise of Ending Walker back in Street Fighter V, and ProblemX has kind of taken this role of the big brother, you know, helps him travel.
That's true.
Gets him to all these places. So if that factors in, I don't know, but here we go. Ending Walker versus ProblemX. This is the Battle of Britain right there, right then at Rebel Kumite 2025. Let's go.
Could almost think this is EI versus Damascus. They're just a bit better.
Oh yeah. We was playing for hours.
The SFL special. For now, ProblemX with the trademark Bison. Ending Walker, as you said, yeah, he's been back to RYU recently. He's been playing RYU on Salt Mine a lot. Charles Stretches, of course, every Sunday out there. And these two about to face each other in one of the biggest stages there is, and ProblemX bomb has been planted.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's ball. You think I ain't catch that?
Yes, A or B. Where did you rush?
I see you. Funny enough, Problem used to play a lot of shooters back in the day, so I see what you're doing. All right, nice little cross cut there. Unhand me. No free exits. At least ProblemX is out of the corner. Now we're trying to get in that standing medium kick range, of course, to snipe out a dry rush on the side of Ending Walker, but I don't think he's going to give it up that easy. Oh, the wake up. That's for breakfast.
Yeah, the Ending Walker special. He loves to use this from time to time. You know, gotta throw them, see how the other reacts. A little bit of scramble here. Ending Walker back against the wall in the corner with the double reverse. And ProblemX looking confident and bomb planted. Oh, but Ending Walker with a nice drive impact into a shulgek.
Nice! That's the time. That's the time. Yes.
The reaction.
Ending Walker had the right idea, but it wasn't meaty enough in terms of the fireball. Maybe just didn't let it go fast enough, who knows, but that was right on time. ProblemX with the answer on the level 2. Big fan of Bison, I mean.
Of course. You know, what a way to start this first to 5. ProblemX clutching this round at the last pixel of life, and we go to a second round. No resources on both sides. Ending Walker gets the throw, looking to keep the pressure on with a drive rush. Now you in the corner, needs to find the way out, right? No reversal available on ProblemX's side, but the backdash with a good read. Can't punish this one, but you can plant the bomb.
Yeah, Ending Walker really tried to put on some pressure here in the corner, and with RYU, he's really good at doing that, but ProblemX, you know, we were factoring in the player matchup earlier more than in any other match. This is going to be what it boils down to.
Right on time. I promise you, try to get a perfect parry. Yeah. Speaking of which.
I've seen some of these incredible perfect parries, especially against Bison, as Ending Walker has been one of the very, very best at it since the onset of SF6, and now we take our time. ProblemX is just waiting for one opening. A bit too greedy.
He knew it. That's one of the things, you know, again, when you play each other all the time, you know what the other's going to do so much more than any other matchup. And Ending Walker already adapting to what ProblemX is doing. They had a little bit of, you know, seeing each other eye to eye in the neutral, and now Ending Walker has downloaded the data.
Nice.
Into the corner you go, but level 1 to close things out and try to get out of here. Back in the Nico, perfect parry for days. Ending Walker came prepared.
Organic. That was organic. And I'm talking about that new beverage as well. Oh my God, level 3, absolutely for the closeout. Man, why did we get this matchup, man? Yo, you know what makes this worse? I mean, obviously the finish here for Ending Walker. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I asked ProblemX, I said, hey man, how's your chances here in this tournament? You know how ProblemX be like, oh, I'm very confident. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell yeah. This is not what was in the menu here, man. It's gonna be top shelf no matter what, but.
It's gonna be difficult, obviously. They know each other, and Ending Walker taking that first one. And just to remind you of the lore, right, at Red Bull Kumite South Africa, when Big Bird and Angry Bird, the training partners, had to play each other in the first round, that was the best set of the entire day, and the winner of that set went on to win the entire Red Bull Kumite.
Very true, so we'll see if the lore repeats, right?
Plus.
At
Let's
the
go.
moment, yeah.
We'll take the throw easily here.
Another
ProblemX
one.
got no choice. He's right next.
Yeah, ProblemX definitely thought that he was going for a third one. Ate that, you're engaging in the corner, no. Yeah, now stay there, my friend. That's where you belong.
They
down
kind
in the corner.
of they kind of do that a lot. They'll whiff throws like right away from each other a little bit from those like crouching short range and crouching jab just to fish out a tech so they can get a punish right after that. They've been doing that a lot. I mean, a lot of top players do, but these guys specifically for sure against each other.
See, once again, Ending Walker was ready as soon as he saw ProblemX trying to drive rush. He was ready with the parry. He's been so on point with the perfect parries the whole time. But now, having to get back a little bit, never mind. Beautiful jump in there by Ending Walker with the huge damage, taking the time to charge the dungeon. Again, nice parry there.
See the respect here in neutral. Ending Walker knows he don't want to just throw fireballs out there due to the fact that ProblemX got an OD Cycle Crusher. Now we in the corner. That should be a finish.
Hey.
Oh, absolutely. Pack that up or Pixel. That's so no, he did. That was optimal as hell.
Bro, peep the biceps.
I got to work on my arm.
Yeah, every day.
Oh, can we get the can? We don't got to hit though, right? Get opened up like a can of Red Bull? No?
Production slacking. Oh no.
No?
Production slacking.
They matching on buttons right now.
Oh no.
Switch camera.
The button's dead. No can.
Switch camera.
Suntier.
Oh.
Suntier.
There it is. Look, Ending Walker's trying to size him up. Now, you saw the good jump in on ProblemX standing medium kick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a punish. That is the problem starter when it comes to offense for Bison. The stand in, medium kick on hit, get a little bit of advantage, but Ending Walker good snipe outs there. In terms of jump ins, might see a couple of sweeps here at any moment.
Yeah, ProblemX really feeling himself a little better with the spacing probably. Finally getting the corner bomb planted, exploded, and now Ending Walker is really walking into trouble trying to jump. No anti-air still from ProblemX, really nothing you can do about it.
Level
Very
1?
nice. Yeah, level
Absolutely.
1, yes he is going to. Has to close it out. Oh, never mind.
Not gonna kill yet. Just wants to be
Super nerfed.
index.
Super nerfed. Oh, I would know.
Okay, we tried the donkey kick.
Yeah,
might
went
make
for
that
the
better.
donkey kick.
Yep, not gonna work this time. ProblemX taking this round, looking to just be the one to bring it back, because right now it's looking very, very good for Ending Walker. Can ProblemX just bring it back?
Looking for that counter hit. You see those withstanding jabs? He's trying to collide with a counter hit to crouch strong. There we go. Annoying stuff. You know what? You're not opening him up. At least you're wailing on the drive gate, so you're looking healthy. Scissor kick. No, he's not giving it to him. You see, and that's how you know they're familiar. You don't want to throw it out there, be unsafe. A neutral jump will expose that. No confirmation there for ProblemX. The crouch fit. Nice.
Right. Finally, some anti-air there from ProblemX. Adapting slowly but surely. Ending Walker trying to find a way to scramble out of the corner. One throw. Is he going to go for another one? Yes, he is. Count to 3, maybe. No, he isn't. And again, the perfect parry from Ending Walker. Always ready with those. Finally escaping the corner with a huge life deficit, though.
We take our time. Yeah, he tried to perfect parry this a bit too hard. You know what? Let me show you how it's done, son. It's time to put
Cycle
him...
Crusher? Yes. You like right, you said it too. You said, Oh. There you go. That's what I like to see. Let's try to even the odds here a little bit.
Well, virtual violence is kind of nice.
I know.
Yeah.
Only
Only
way,
virtual, you know?
the only way I can really get my frustrations out, you know?
All right. We go straight back in. It is 2-1 for Ending Walker. Oh my god, listen.
Again. Perfect parry for days on this boy. No counter pick though from either of them. Both really confident in this matchup. M.Bison RYU, probably what they play the most at the moment. Ending Walker finally finding some momentum back here. Really nice sequence there. But again, ProblemX with the drivers to escape the corner. Bomb again planted.
Oh, the trade. Oh.
Yeah, the trade was awesome.
No.
He had to go for the regular scissor kick. However, if he would have went for that OD scissor kick, he would have been in burnout, but that's here nor there. What a finish. I like that. The ringworm finish. Oh, excuse me. No, he has sandals on. Pardon me.
That's
I forgot.
He discovered. He upgraded. Let's go.
Hit him with the YI the good old left. Uh-huh. Okay, we searching for something. The web browser is open. There is the whip punish. Throw him.
They're really starting to kind of feel themselves in the neutral a little bit more, because Ending Walker has adapted really well to what ProblemX was doing earlier. So now, you know, maybe strategy cooking.
Oh no! That was done. That was a bit too hard. Ending Walker reclaims the momentum. It is 3-1 for Ending Walker, and now both of them, yep, immediately jumping back. I don't think we're gonna see any kind of counter pick in this one. Ending Walker is looking.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
The engine charge is there. We might see an overhead eventually to get some more damage. For now, yeah.
Oh.
I think it's simple. Ooh, spacing.
ProblemX, I'm not going to say he's looking a little shaky. I feel like he's waiting for his opportunity a little too much. However, though, Ending Walker's so solid on the neutral, he doesn't want to take risks. So I understand ProblemX's approach there. Obviously looking for a hell attack to get the party started, or a whip punish with a sweep. Ending Walker's just so elusive, annoying.
Yeah, and that's what I think makes ProblemX maybe a little shaky, is that he's tried a bunch of stuff and Ending Walker had the right answer the whole time.
Nice.
So now he's probably thinking to himself, well, what do I do? Well, maybe start with this sequence right there to plant the bomb. One throw, go for another one. No, you don't. Nice reversal there from Ending Walker, trying to get out of the corner.
Not getting the whiff punishes either, and right now, slow paced on both sides. ProblemX scouting for the next opening, looking for how to break the lock, and he goes for the driver's overhead. That's going to be blocked. ProblemX on the receiving end, but his patience remains good. Gets an opening. Will be conversion on this one. Can't whiff punish either. He's not really focusing on that whiff punish game. He's probably waiting for this driver shield until he decides, you know what, I got green as well, man. Let me spend it.
Yo, man. So notice, check this out. Notice how you see no fireballs, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, ProblemX is a surgeon when it comes to the OD Cycle Crusher, but on top of that, you don't want to give him easy meter with the parry, just to eliminate the level 2 situation. Oh, nice. We interrupt the offensive attempt there with the forward fist. That might have been the whole kick, I'm not too sure. Oh, come on over here. I got those two, young lad. All right, one throw into the next hit would have been the finish right there for ProblemX. Nice. Got the bomb in time. Oh, didn't let it pop for the head-to-head.
That should be enough. Yeah. Bah! Dead. Boy, damage. He's done.
You're a good friend of mine. Liv, you're a good friend of mine. I don't lie to you guys. He's dead. Okay.
He is fast.
Fact!
He's dead. Wow.
Yeah, a little bit of a scramble there from Ending Walker, going for the drive impact option in the corner. ProblemX definitely saw that coming, and player matchup and everything, but still, the adaptation, I like it.
Spacing is getting fixed here for ProblemX. Notice how the legs are getting clipped a little easier than usual before. Now, I mean, he's probably still going to get clipped, but lesser than usual.
Love to see this. Oh, again, this perfect parry is on point. Ending Walker's got this down on lock. The safe jump as well into the throw. It's time to be put in the throw loop, baby. And I don't know what that was about, but all I know is he's in the corner on the receiving end right now. It is time to be looped, and the throw is successfully. Oh my God!
Organic.
Again.
There's a lot of guest parries, right? That was organic.
No.
Say that again?
Halal.
You said halal? Halal is organic,
Oh,
no?
that's what you said.
I said halal? No,
Yeah.
I like halal parry.
Okay.
My parry is a halal person.
I'm so sorry.
Don't know about you guys in chat. I'm trying to be living that life. Ending Walker, making it work.
I love halal. No, we back at it. We back. So sorry.
All right.
That's not what you said.
Yes, that's
Okay,
fine.
my man, my guy.
Don't worry, we good.
Tatsumaki
We are there.
Senpu,
Put man
yeah.
into the corner. Look at the life. Life's already low. That was a very delayed drive reversal. Bomb has been planted. Where do you cover, my friends?
Yeah, this is looking kind of bad for ProblemX right there with all the perfect parries. Ending Walker definitely with the right momentum, interrupting it too bad. The Shoryuken didn't quite connect. So ready to interrupt those. What was that, though? Small mistakes here from Ending Walker. Not the type of thing we're used to see him do, because usually he's really clean with his execution. But right now, it's a bit of a struggle for him. He's been dropping things, or trying to do stuff that doesn't quite connect. The overhead, though, I think it's over. Yeah.
Bonk on main. There we go. 4-2 for Ending Walker.
That was bomb. I like that from Ending Walker. The jail check from full screen and then just go for the high-low, went for the overhead, finished the job, and that puts him at match point, well, set point. Not just, damn it, why are we getting this match? I'm still excited. Great matchup for sure, but I definitely wanted to see these guys just
playing someone else.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, I watched Salt Mine on Sunday. I watched these matches.
Oh my God.
This tournament.
You do.
Give me variety, bro. Look at this big damage, of course.
Oh, nice.
Side switch. Ooh, the first one is caught. You're in the corner right now. Ending Walker is just keeping the pressure. Look at the drive gauge. An excellent, perfect parry to just turn the tide of this game. Another throw. The bomb's about to explode. You need to take a decision. Ending Walker, nothing. He takes the throw.
Wise choice.
Yeah.
Wise choice.
Yeah,
Now there, that was hard. Yeah.
Oh no, he's playing better.
Another one.
Oh no, he's playing better.
For a fourth one?
Oh no. Yeah, look at the game plan. Immaculate.
I love that cereal. I love it with all types of milk too. The Homelander kind, all of that. Oh my God. Oh! Wait.
He was so ready. It's the second or third time he does that. He's so ready for those.
So a lot of situations I've seen ProblemX when he knocks somebody with a bomb and it's about to explode, he'll go for double reverse setups. However, though, Ending Walker, very familiar with ProblemX, I believe there'll be a neutral jump punish just to get out of those sticky situations. So ProblemX has not represented that setup yet. But that's how you keep it basic, man. You put the bomb, that's two potential free throws, and we ain't talking basketball.
A bit of a struggle here for ProblemX, I think. It started out as a conversation, but now it kind of looks like a monologue for Ending Walker. Go for a third one,
he
doesn't. That's it.
Oh, superior game plan.
Oh, yeah,
Live on stream.
Superior.
Peep the biceps, guy.
There
Good
we
pop.
go.
How many Bison we got left?
Yes.
So Shanghai's out. ProblemX is out.
Yes, said.